better shots. But okay, looks like we are setting up the state open now.
Yeah, we'll see if this server's a keeper.
Yeah, let's find out. We got a couple people in here now. We do actually have we have Mysticats in here the entirety. Now we're just missing SDG. This is their first game of the night, so it's definitely we'll kind of see if we can be able to come in cold. I did see them in Discord earlier, kind of practicing up, and they're in, and we're going to be good to go. And we're all here, and so let's go ahead and get it going. All right, Noah Beard rocking that cow. We have kickoff. This is game 1 of actually Mysticats versus SDG, the second round of the Rocket League Symphonian Series Championship. Definitely a mouthful. Random's going up to the ball, trying to make something with it, getting up for a decent pass. Colonel Mustard's going to move up as well to try to get it through. Random doesn't really get a decent pass, but Colonel Mustard actually decent shot opportunity.
Yeah, good clear by Ninja here. Gets it to midfield, but no one's really there to take advantage of it by SDG. Mysticats puts it back on SDG's side. Random going for a nice touch there in the air, just doesn't quite get the angle on it or the power that he needs to put that one in. Crazy pinch by SDG, and that one's going to roll all the way into Mysticats' goal.
That's just unlucky. There really wasn't anything you could do to predict it.
Like, no way to read that.
No, yeah.
Odd that it came off of his tires so fast.
Yeah, I agree, because tire is actually the weakest part of the entire car.
But, I mean, I was saying last game, there's so many random aspects to this game. You always got to have someone back ready for those freak moments.
And that's especially in a 3v3 setting, where it allows you to do that, so you don't need to push up as hard.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys last series, y'all did a really good job on MFB. Always having 1 or 2 people back in goal, but still remaining aggressive. Mysticats is going to have to try to do the same, I think. Random puts one off the backboard for his teammates. Nola almost there to get it. But Mysticats is going to try to keep possession here. Danny gets it over Random. Random chases it to their goal. Ninja had an open shot, but he hits it up into the ceiling. Colonel hits it into the corner. Haven't seen Colonel much this game. He's going to get a touch. Might get it over Danny, but Danny gets a nice light touch on it to keep it out of their goal.
Beautiful center, but no one's there to kind of finish it off or capitalize for everybody that's really watching. Now Rand's going to try to get a decent boom and really get it over. Rand's going to follow it through, but actually no. Orange team is there. We have Ninja going up for a decent block there. Goes good across, follow through. And it's in. What a shot by Colonel Mustard. Yeah, it's kind of threading the needle there. We got a nice shot.
I think this is why Colonel scores a lot of the goals for Mysticats. Random's a solid player, but he tries to follow his own passes. Whereas Colonel waits in the back and waits for passes himself and capitalizes on those opportunities.
Yeah, I agree. He's definitely more like that cherry picker side of things.
Yeah.
He's good at them, though, obviously. After he scored 5 goals in game 1 of the first match they played earlier today. He's one of my best friends. I know he's a very good striker. He's an excellent striker. And we've got Random coming up the side here. Janlin not getting the best touch, kind of allowing it to go in. Colonel actually not getting accurate in the net, be able to kind of bring it into the back.
Yeah, Danny not getting a good touch off the wall here.
With City right now. Random, I don't know what he was trying there for maybe a roof shot. I don't know what that was, but Colonel's going to save it.
That's going to be open for Danny.
A easy goal. Colonel just was not able to get the save. Kind of panicked last second there. Just really wasn't to do anything. If the last man back, you cannot whiff like that.
Yep.
Last line of defense. You got to be the strong man. Bring us into 2-1 coming up just on halftime of game 1 of Mysticats versus SDG. The first seed versus the last seed, actually, of them going into just the original series.
Odd that it's so close with those stats.
It's fun. All the teams are that close, honestly. It's incredible to see. Any of these teams, honestly, could take the entire thing. Just like RLCS. All the teams are so close.
Yeah. That makes it way more fun to watch.
Minus Oceania.
And Mysticats a little slow to get it out of their corner. Gave Ninja a good opportunity to read what they were going to do with it, and he's going to clear it all the way to Mysticats' goal. Mysticats almost gets scored on there. SS the third keeping the pressure up.
Good touch by Colonel. Getting out of there.
Yeah, Colonel's finally able to get it out of Mysticats' side. But SDG back at it again. Noah pushing forward.
Oh, close. And our camera's kind of freaking out there a little bit.
Yeah, if he'd have gotten that next touch on that, that could have been another goal for Mysticats.
Ooh, Random with a really critical save against Danny there. He's 1v1 situation. Nice.
Ooh!
Nice.
The slow play by Random. The patience is real. Beautiful.
Yeah. He played it smart there, and a lot of players kind of rush it, hit it, but he kind of just, he did just that. He kind of let it go.
Just a nice touch.
He faked him a little bit too, because I know Nola was really, or whoever that was really anticipating him to hit it. Tying it up with 1:27 left in game one. This has been an intense match, going back and forth. Randomized going to try to put it in, but we definitely have Danny in the very back to kind of solidify that save there. Noah's going to go for a save, but Colonel thankfully is there. Massive frame drop for whatever reason. We definitely apologize about that. Oh boy, this is hard to follow. Random goes up.
Random's trying to push it up, goes straight up to the ceiling off of SDG. Colonel Mustard going for a touch, gets a nice pinch on the wall. SS the third whiffs it. Gonna give Random another opportunity. Colonel Mustard following out the back like he does. He's not able to make contact with it either, giving Danny an opportunity to keep pushing forward. Oh, a little bit of confusion here by Mysticats. Colonel Mustard's just barely able to pinch that all the way over to SCG's side. And SS the third actually centers it for Mysticats, but Danny's there ready for it to clear that away. Danny hits it off the backboard, opening up a shot for Ninja, but Colonel's ready for that off the backboard. Random hits it off the wall. Should wait for Colonel Mustard. At that point, if I were Random, I would have gone back to my side and let Noah push up instead. There's a lot to be said about knowing when you've done your part in a play and it's your turn to rotate back. Danny with a high shot here. Noah waiting in goal like it's very common for him to do. SDG kind of just trying to keep possession of the ball here. I don't know if they really are trying to score, but no one's going to get a shot off, and it's going to go into overtime. Ball goes straight up off the face-off.
Looks like my computer is not liking Rocket League right now. Stream looks good, but I have huge frame drops, so I don't know how much commentating I'll be able to do, but that's it. Overtime's over. 10 seconds later.
Man, Random not able to get in the way of that one. It's going to go in for Danny. That's going to secure the game.
Yeah, good game. So I'm just going to go and restart my Rocket League because I'm not really sure what's going on there.
Are you in full screen mode? Or
yeah, no, I was, but I was getting like 3 frames a second. So
yikes.
Yeah, stream looks solid. I play it at 144 frames, so no idea about that. Yeah, screw me, I guess. Okay, I'll reboot it now. So if you can invite me to the party, that'd be great.
Oh yes. Invite Nate. Are you on my friends list?
I don't think so, actually.
Oh god,
that's extra awkward. So that's
okay. Technical difficulties.
We may be going down to 1 commentator. That's pretty awkward.
There you are. Okay, I added you as a friend. Okay, it looks like they're going to take a little while to join the next game, too.
Works out. Go ahead and throw me the invite anyway.
Okay, sweet. Where are you? I actually don't see you on my friends. Did you accept?
I should do that, shouldn't I? There we go.
Okay.
I apologize about that. Not really sure what happened.
Crap. Can I invite you from?
Should be able to make sure my frames are good. Yeah, my frames are solid. Back up to 144.
I think I'm gonna have to wait until the game starts. Actually.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
No. Okay. Invite. Sorry, everybody. We're getting it figured out. All right. Good luck to Nate getting into this.
There we go. Are we in?
Yes, I believe.
Okay.
We are going. We are 15 seconds into game number 2.
Yeah, I'm joining right now. Thank you for that.
All right.
Appreciate it.
God, it feels like we've already played several games at this point, but this is game number 2.
Sorry about that.
SDG, no one scored yet. Not a whole lot's gone on so far.
Yeah, 30 seconds kind of the first come and gone. And Noah not really getting a decent touch at all.
Double whips.
Yeah, I know. Colonel getting a really big touch off the corner. We're actually setting it up for yellow almost. Noah just kind of
Danny getting a nice center for his team, but there's 2 members of Mysticats ready there. Both going for it. One probably should have gone for the save and the other gone for the clear, but whatever works at this point.
Nice
Random
dunk
getting in the
by,
way of that
Ginger.
one. Keeping it on SDG's side. Colonel Mustard keeps getting these really light saves. That's got to be stressing out his teammates. You do not want the ball to be hanging that slowly in front of your goal for very long.
Not usually,
and
no.
His teammates keep having to get stronger clears from his really light saves. SDG pushing it up to Mysticat's side. Noah confused in the corner here. Not quite sure what to do with the ball, just hanging off the wall in the corner.
Colonel's a really nice save there to get across. Trying to push it up, but not just consistently being shut down by the orange team.
Good idea by Colonel Mustard, hit it across to Random, but Random was just a little bit too far up. Didn't give Colonel a chance to lead him with that pass at all. And Danny's going to push this one toward Mysticat's goal. No one's there. That's going to be a goal for Danny Land.
And Noah thought, I was like, oh, it's going that fast. I can go up for it, but it went a lot faster than he anticipated.
Yeah, sometimes that Octane hitbox can get some boomer hits right off the front of the car. Which is kind of hard to read as a defender, honestly.
For sure, for sure. It definitely is, especially but we have so many different cars with so many different hitboxes. To be able to memorize all of them is not an easy task at all. Colonel completely missing out a decent pass opportunity for a shot.
Noah's up, but has no boost to really do anything with it. He's just playing for possession at this point, hoping his teammates will come up behind him to do something with it. Colonel goes up for this one. Gets it just over SS the third. Random's going up for it now. More whiffs.
Noah trying to the corner. Yeah, just get it out of the center. Not much else you can do there. Set the third trying to center it. Random they're not getting strong enough touches to go. That's gonna be it. There we go.
Yeah.
I just said not strong enough touches, and that's it. There it is.
Yeah, right before that goal, they had regrouped completely in net. They had Random out front. They had Colonel Mustard there behind Random to play upfield with him, and Noah remained back in goal just in case the ball came back at him. That was a really good defensive positioning on Mysticat's part.
I definitely agree, 100%.
Seemed like SDG was just pushed up a little too far there. Weren't expecting such a clear.
Not at all. Obviously not. Daniel somehow getting that again.
Fast aerial by Daniel. That was nice.
The Octane's nutty. Colonel getting up finally some big powerful touches around, but Jalen's gonna be right there. When I played with him in the past, he does just that. Waits for the opposing team to boom it and then kind of settles it down, carries it across the field, and gets usually a solid double touch. That's how he plays. It works. It wins. Colonel also going to try to pass it, not able to do anything about it. Nola's not turning around for that. He's just going to stay back for the defensive play here. Set the third, trying to get around him, abandons the ball, allowing Ram to get a really weak touch here. Gets it over him nonetheless. So kind of lead for Colonel, but gets around. Nola's going to go for it. Loses for the center to orange, but no one's going to be there to capitalize on
Ninja
it.
going back for boost when they had possession of the ball. Might have been better to stay midfield and wait for one of those midfield boosts instead.
Nice center right, Colonel.
Try to drop this down in front, but no one's there. They had a very short window of opportunity to hit that into the goal, actually.
Yeah.
Good thought,
for sure. And Random kind of get that half flip. Very nice. Colonel Mustard's going to go for the pass again. Nice go across. Beautiful, but Orange put it right into depth center. Ninja just going to get stop on it.
SDG just barely keeping it away from their goal. That one's going to drop mid.
Colonel Mustard gets it a try.
Can't get it any closer to center, though. Danny's going to center it for him. Random puts it up. If there's someone ready for this, that could have been a goal. If Colonel had gotten better contact, close. Almost still went in. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Mysticats turning up the offense right now.
They're so close. A shot
so much pressure by Mysticats.
So many shots.
Just shot after shot after shot. They just need to finish one.
And that's how rotations work. You should theoretically be able to do shot after shot after shot after shot endlessly. And eventually, the opposing team's going to mess up. It's just going to happen. But allow them, the Orange, to be able to break out of that is critical for them to be able to recover that.
Yeah, and that's just SDG being a denial team. Just denying Mysticats any of those goals. They don't necessarily get it away from their side, but they make sure Mysticats doesn't score. Almost with a double touch by Mustard.
There it is.
Noah finishes it.
Great job. Great a win. Well, they definitely have to score in the last 3 seconds. It needs to be a kickoff goal just to bring it into overtime. I know Colonel usually says I only need 6. Let's see if SDG can pull it off in 3. Oh, that's going to call it.
They might be able to get half a goal here.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Good game. Yeah, that brings it 1-1 in the series.
Yeah,
so
game 2 goes to Mysticats.
It's
sounds like your prediction.
Yeah,
will be close. We might see all 5 of these games.
You got to remember, again, this is seed 5 versus seed 1. This is theoretically the worst team versus the best team. It's still so close, and that's why all these teams could win it, just like RLCS. Any single team of these could win it. I just think Mysticats, especially like we brought up how the shot after shot after shot was really, really critical. So it definitely really helped them to kind of put that pressure on to kind of seal the deal. And I know finally when Noah was able to kind of put in the final shot there, that was really important. Look at the stats real quick here. Definitely, Sir Colonel Mustard, 3 saves, that critical goalkeeper over at Mysticats. But actually, no goals, but he got the MVP there. Just because he's still putting in shots. He's being that assist. He's being all around the good teammate, which is really, really important. Noah Beard, 1 goal each. Random, 1 goal each. Critical. 3 shots, though, from Random. That one kind of powerhouse session was critical. Dannyland, 1 goal, 2 save, 1 shot, 1 for 1. Not pretty dead accuracy, but no assists from there. Not a whole lot of passing play from SDG. I know they all team, especially Danny, doesn't really seem to pass a lot. He seems to more just like
Danny tries to do it all himself.
Yeah, I played with him personally, and
the
he does just that.
Yep.
He does just that. He wants to be passed to. He never passes to you. But it's worked for them in the past. They're the number 1 seed so far. So going into game 3, each team is 1-1 now. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, it looks like each team is starting to kind of recognize their own strengths and play to those. Mysticats, taking a lesson from their first series, is really keeping up the pressure as of that last game, and that worked out for them. So let's see if they can keep doing that.
Absolutely, that's critical. Keeping that pressure will allow them to take the series. But if they can't do it, you might as well pack your bags now and just go to lower bracket. Knowles gets a decent touch over. Actually, kind of over the blue, but no one Orange is able to follow it that strongly. Blue's just kind of moving around low on boost. It looks like Orange is boost starving them. I know Ginger is definitely famous for that. He's also famous for bumps, so you definitely got to watch out for that too. Ninja Ginger kind of keeping in that midfield. Colonel's going to try to shoot it, but easily defended away from the Orange team there. Dannyland, he mentioned the one-man band, just trying to take it all himself. Ninja Ginger kind of puts a shot on, but easily defended. Actually, a missed defensive shot.
Yeah, both teams are kind of just playing volleyball at this point.
Yeah.
Ball's just going back and forth between their sides. Danny not making good contact with the ball there. Mysticats is going to be able to get it clear. Noah pushing that into the corner.
Shot accuracy is just not on point right now for the Orange team.
Ooh. That was a nice shot by Danny, but just no power behind it. It gave Mysticats way too much time.
We have Colonel Mustard going up for the defensive say. They have to break out. This is exactly what happened to SDG last time. It's shot after shot after shot. You have to get the boost, get that strong clear just like that. But if Ninja's able to pass it down like that, but Ninja gets his own teammate's way, kind of balls his own team a little bit there.
And SS Third's going to hit this up to where Danny Land can get it. But Mysticats are going to keep that away from him. They know better.
For sure. Almost
going up for a shot of his own.
It was a little pretty. It's just getting creative at this point because they're going to have to start doing that. We definitely have a weird redirect launching it way across the field. Randomized, getting a decent center. Not going to be super powerful. If they had a couple whiffs, maybe that could have gone. But other than that, really no.
2 minutes in at this point. Still no goals. Lots of pressure. Lots of shots. And there's going to be finally one going in by Ninja Ginja all the way across the field. Boomer of a clear here off of his Octane. Got that perfect hit as it was just coming off of the ground for extra power. Mysticats are not able to get to that one.
And defensive, especially how Orange Team as SDG has really been stealing boosts. If they don't have the boost to save it, there's nothing they could do.
You know, I knew as soon as I brought up the fact that no one had scored, someone was going to put one in.
It's the commentator's curse. It's what happens.
We could totally control the game that way.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. We're going to go to game 5. It's going to be a sweep. Definitely trying to Orange to get to the round, but actually the shot right back. Like you mentioned, volleyball, ping-pong, and just back and cross. Finally a shot opportunity from Blue.
Yeah, and the ball spends a long time on each side as they take shot after shot, but neither team are able to really put the ball in very well this match.
Very slow-paced game compared to the second match especially. Demo and SS the third, this could be a critical point. Colonel Mustard definitely not getting a shot on that.
Bounces back out center though. Random's able to take it. Almost gets the second hit.
Close.
That would have been nuts if he had put that in.
Getting that double touch. Oh, whiffs with City.
Ooh,
nothing.
Not a good hit by
Random.
Random needs to get boost and get back so his teammates can come up and keep that pressure up. Danny going for a high hit all the way into Mysticats' corner. Random's ready for it. He's gonna pop it up and go for another hit, but he misses. SS gets it over him. Noah's waiting.
Good touch.
Like he does. Colonel gets another hit upfield. Just gonna bounce off the wall. See if he can get another touch on this. He is not. Ninja's gonna have an easy clear. Random kind of helps him with the clear there. Not sure what he was trying to do there. SS hits it off the corner, goes center, but Ninja's not quite able to get an angle on a shot for that.
You got to watch out because that was actually a triple commit by SDG.
Ooh,
and
Colonel with a nice pop-up. Almost got it over the opponents.
Good job, Noah. Get a decent center around. Jalen's going to be there to get the defensive play. Blue putting it back in the center. No one's there to be able to kind of finish the job. We've kind of seen that consistently on both teams there. We've had some pretty nice centers. Just the rotations of offensive. There's not that support with the defender, like a primary defending player to kind of finish the job.
Well, that, and you can get as many centers as you want, but if there are two goalies,
oh, for
not going to be able to do much with those centers.
That's why you got to get creative with the centers, or even just start balling, start dribbling.
Ooh, Random with the slow pop-up, almost got it over SDG. Mysticats has 40 seconds to put one in the goal, or they're going to lose game number 3.
It's not looking too good right now. The pace they're playing, yeah.
Random has an opportunity to get a nice pass here. There it goes. You were talking about getting creative with the passes. Random tried to put it high and then knock it back down. Colonel was there just a little early for it.
Somehow Dayland got that touch. Not really sure how. Oh, kind of a 50-50 neutral stall there. Ooh, Random was trying to get a really important kind of shot on net. Not able to do so. Coming the last couple seconds here. That's going to call it. Let's be able to get some crazy boomer. That's going to be game 3 there, going into SDG, putting them up in the series 2-1. We're now on match point for SDG. Just one more win will bring them to actually face MFB, my personal team there.
You know, that might have been one of the strangest pops off of the post there that I've ever seen on that last shot.
I agree. I don't know
SDG.
Why it rolled that way. I don't know why it rolled
straight up and on over the goal from the corner post. Let's look at the stats here. Random was the only one really putting any defensive pressure on for Mysticats. I think Nola and Colonel kind of were trying to be a little too aggressive that time and weren't quite there for defense. And that's what allowed SDG to put in that goal, because Ninja just had to pop it way over everybody. Cleared it all the way from their side.
You got to look at Mysticats.
Just one solid hit.
You got to be really careful with Mysticats. Just zeros across the board for Noah Beard. And Colonel Mustard just... He only had 3 shots, but no goals, no saves. And just you look at the lack of saves for Mysticats. I'm actually surprised there aren't more for such a low-scoring game. But this shot accuracy, I think, was very poor in this game altogether. But hopefully we're able to kind of really ramp it up. Mysticats can kind of come back, get that reverse sweep, hopefully. Well, I want the game 5 because I like being right with my predictions. We'll definitely be able to see here. So if we mentioned pressure, though, definitely saw SDG keeping all the pressure this time on Mysticats' side. If we can kind of flip that like game 2 was, they'll definitely be able to take it.
Absolutely. And it's going to start off going to SDG's side, giving Danny an opportunity to bang it upfield. Random's there in the corner. Doesn't get a super good clear, though. Ninja's going to be able to keep that pressure up. Mysticats just needs one good clear and then someone to follow it up. But they get the clear with no follow.
Ooh,
Colonel Mustard puts one on goal.
Oh, good shot.
For SDG to get in the way of.
I just talked about shot accuracy, and look what happened.
In these games, it's just whoever has like the enlightened moments at the right point in time, it seems, between these two teams. All these one-man plays that we keep seeing, just with big banging shots that no one can get in the way of.
Yeah, not a whole lot of passing.
Yeah.
It's hard to when there's such a skill gap between certain players. Colonel going up for the decent boom. He doesn't really get it. Passes.
Oh, that one's going to go straight to Noah, but Noah's not quite able to get a touch on it. He had just landed with no boost. It's hard to get around to the ball in that situation.
Generally, yes. Oh, Colonel going up for a decent. Jalen going up to get that save, which is really, really needed. That could have been super dangerous. 1v1 situation. Nola is able to get it across and keeps it, but he died in the process. Hopefully it was not in vain, and it was.
Oh, Random just took a little too long on his defensive rotation here, I think. Wasn't expecting Noah to come out of the goal like he did. Yeah, Noah went all the way to their corner and wasn't ready for that shot on goal, but Danny can get those angles off the wall, and they got to be careful about that.
Absolutely.
It's hard having to judge what to do with the ball based on who's going for it.
But at the same time, you actually look at all these teams. This team is now, these two teams have played each other twice now, and actually a total of a minimum of 4 times already. So in terms of 4 matches they played. So at this point, they should be able to know generally what's going to happen. The experience is really, really critical in these kind of matches. Having played each other before, it's really important to know, okay, what player do we need to really pay attention to? This case is definitely going to be Dayland. Do not count out Ginger, though. He is really, really important with all those kind of passing plays.
He seems to be kind of a utility player, too, you know, doing the boost stealing like you mentioned. He's been getting a lot of booms as well. Kind of has a different sort of sense of awareness for the field. Kind of trying to take advantage of the other team and kind of get in their heads a little bit. And you know what? I think it works for SDG.
It's worked for me in the past to know that. Colonel's going to go up for another pass, but we kind of keep mentioning if there's goalies there, it not matter. If you don't get creative with it, nothing's going to really come of it.
Yeah, and you saw him going up for the follow for the double touch on that, but he took way too long to get up for it again. And it's fine. You know, some people have to calculate it a little longer. But when you have people like Danny Land on defense who can go for the balls really fast, you can't take any time at all. You just have to go and just go with your instincts.
Especially for a person who makes every single defensive play and offensive play. Every single time he touches the ball, he wants to get it on the other side and put it in the back of the net. That's how he plays. He's a very aggressive player, but obviously it works. It's been a lot of orange side now, but actually we're finally getting it. Oh, I lied.
Yeah, Mysticats finally able to get it over to SDG's side, but SDG puts it right back at him. Random putting it off the corner, gets a light touch over to Noah though. Actually ended up being a pretty good pass upfield. Noah's ready in the corner for it. He's going to stop the ball. Does he have a teammate to follow up? He does. Colonel Mustard there. Hits it through, gets it in front of SDG's goal, but Danny pushes it away. Bails on the ball though, not sure exactly what was going on. I don't know if he went for boost instead of keeping control of the ball. But no one on SDG was really ready for that. 3 whiffs there.
Yeah.
2 more whiffs. This Random hits it upfield. Mysticats have a relatively open goal, but when Danny's there, might as well have 2 people in goal.
Good shot, nonetheless. Or if not even a center. That was a really hard angle to get that kind of positioning for the ball.
Absolutely. Randomize pushing up again, gets it over SS to third, but Danny again is ready on the defensive rotation, coming across from the other side.
Consistently,
Colonel hits it off the backboard.
He rotates all the way back, and it's definitely paying off really hard.
One of the best things you can do for defensive rotations is just make sure that you rotate around the outside of the goal. You don't want to be defending a shot on the same side of the goal as your opponent who's shooting. You want to be coming from the other side of the goal. It makes it a lot easier to get big clears, and it makes it a lot easier to read what they're doing as well. Colonel Mustard trying to go for a pass here, but not making contact. Noah was ready to follow up, but as soon as he saw Colonel Mustard miss, he probably should have gotten back and repositioned himself.
Oh, there it is.
Is going to go off of Colonel Mustard into SCG's goal. Mysticats really want to play all 5 games tonight.
Colonel just fireburned him. It was he is definitely interesting. He got that redirect right into the back of the net.
Dunked him straight into the crystal dimension.
Especially with only 44 seconds left. That was a critical goal if it's just a 1-1 series so far. Oh,
crazy pinch off the face-off. Almost another point for Mysticats.
That would definitely seal the deal there and put the nail in the coffin. That would bring us to, if Mysticats does win here, that will bring us to a game 5, which Random able to put another one in with just 28 seconds left. Fantastic play, hopefully bringing us to game 5, which is definitely super exciting here. Random just really good play, bringing it from one end to the other, getting that nice little ball down with a beautiful flick. Nothing flashy, is getting it from one end to the other to the back of that net, which is critical.
Random says, see you in game 5, kiddos.
Exactly.
SDG kind of in a weird position to defend this. Mysticats are putting on the pressure. Colonel Mustard and Randomize are both there, but neither of them are able to get a touch on it. SDG is going to be able to push up, but not able to put it on goal.
SDG's bunching up too there. You kind of saw that offensive play. They're kind of getting desperate. But so if they can score right here, right now, they can definitely have a lot of momentum going into that game 5.
That'll pop up for Danny, and Danny will take advantage of that.
That's going to be it. That's going to be critical for going into game 5. Now they got a feeling, okay, we all lost by a goal. We scored a goal. There's 0 buzzer. We're good to go. We're going to win game 5. This game ain't over yet. Says Ninja in the chat. You guys can't see. Good game all around. Great job. Game 5 it is. Our prediction was correct. Now let's see who's going to win it. So what happened there? Yeah, what happened there at the very end? I know it was a 1-on-1 game into the last like 45 seconds. What happened there? 4 goals scored in just a short. Oh, sorry, 3 goals scored in 30 seconds. What happened?
Like you said, SDG just started bunching up even before Mysticats scored those last 2 goals. SDG was bunching up. They weren't playing in the right positions. I think they started to rely a little too much on Danny Land. SS the Third and Ninja Jinja were coming up, but they weren't quite ready for what Mysticats had in store for them.
I definitely agree. Like it's just that bunching, them getting desperate there. With down a goal, 30 seconds left, we got to move, and then Random was able to put in that 3rd one. But yeah, SDG definitely carrying in so much momentum. Especially, it's gone back and forth for the games. It's definitely pretty fun. Let's see if finally Mysticats can kind of break the streak and really finish it off for Game 5. And in the chat, they're just talking about donuts, like jelly and BOGO deals, and it's definitely interesting. Well, here we are, Game 5. Here we go. This is going to decide. This is Seed 1 and Seed 5 in the championship in the 3rd series of the evening.
And this will be Mysticats' 8th game overall?
Yes! 9th. This is their 9th game. Yeah,
even.
This is their 9th game. They played 4 earlier. And against TST, which they did take the victory there to get into this. This is 5 games here, so mentally, you definitely got to think about the strain on that versus SDG.
Absolutely, and
still pretty fresh
for being able to keep the pressure up last game despite that.
It's very different as playing competitive games versus a tournament style. For anyone who has not played a tournament before, it's very draining, like emotionally and mentally on you. To kind of maintain that critical focus the entire time is just devastating. Danny going up for a very interesting touch. Orange trying to kind of finally get in the net back of the net.
Not able to finish there. Random's going to pop it up on the side of midfield for Colonel Mustard to go at it.
Oh, he
Colonel
tried.
Mustard almost gets the dunk, too. Ooh, Random almost puts that over Noah. Noah gets just enough of a touch to keep it out of their goal. Ninja puts a bouncer up on Mysticats' back wall.
Ooh, good save.
Stop it. Good positioning by Colonel Mustard there. SS the Third kind of either faking or he's very confused.
Yes.
Could be either at this point. Or both. I know every time I miss, I definitely say it's a pro fake.
It's, pro fake or elite strats all day. Shot opportunity.
Ooh,
and not
double commit by Colonel and Noah. Camera
did not like
the hell out there.
Did not like. Yeah, started to punish him. Colonel consistently just using really the corners to pass, not really utilizing just a side pass ever. I know it's what he's good at, but if you keep trying the same thing over and over and it's not going to work, why is it going to work one time?
Absolutely, and that's something you see from SDG, is SDG uses the backboard a lot of their opponents. Noah taking a little longer than he should have with that shot.
Oh, but Random steals it.
Oh, my, he did!
Random still, Noah did all the work there. I don't know what Noah was doing. Just wanted to be clear, critical and clear. But
what a jerk move by Random.
With a minute 45 gone, we do have the first goal finally scored, going to Mysticats right there in Game 5. That is a critical first goal that hopefully allowed to carry the momentum to really finish it off.
Yeah, you know, I wonder if Random was the type of competitive Halo player to do a lot of kill stealing on his Halo team.
Random played competitive Halo?
You know, I'll have you know, this is a little known fact about Random, is he used to be a competitive Halo player.
That's news to me. I had no idea. Ooh, nice shot opportunity. Beard getting a beautiful save, but it's well, actually, SDG actually is saving the ball themselves and getting it away. Colonel Mustard carrying it all the way downtown, but Dayland says, no, not today.
Random with a good pump up the side.
There it is! There it is!
Straight into SDG's goal.
Just before halftime, and they're up 2 goals. If I was Mysticats right now, I'd be feeling pretty comfortable, but I wouldn't be feeling too comfortable. A lot can happen in Rocket League. Kickoff goals, you got to worry about those. You got to worry about missed rotations. You got to worry about whiffs. critical. Just kind of keep them piling on.
Halfway through the last game of this series, and Mysticats are up 2-0. Random bumps the defender. Almost opened up the goal for Colonel Mustard, but Colonel Mustard is not able to put it in. Puts it right over their goal.
That'd have been fun.
Ninja tries to push it upfield, but he takes a little too long with the ball on top of his car.
Ooh.
Nola gets a nice pass across, just a little too fast for Colonel to do anything with that. But Colonel's going to put it right back up the other side, and it's going to go in. Colonel taking his own shot.
Keeping this pressure is so important. You kind of saw the ball just kept kind of flying back and forth like windshield wipers almost. So finally, it kind of finally went in the back of that 3-0, 2:16 left. If I was SDG, I would not be feeling too good right now. They got to change something up. Change how they're kind of clearing the ball out and just getting bigger hits.
Absolutely. You know, I said going into this, if Mysticats could keep up that offensive pressure that they had in their first series, that they could very well take this. And it's looking like that might be the case. SDG is going to really have to change what they're doing and get really on the offensive while maintaining defense as well, which is hard to do.
Oh, absolutely. You got to change up your entire playstyle this far into the game and this far into the series. It's almost impossible a lot of times, especially if you don't really know what you're doing in terms of changing up different playstyles. Beautiful center, kind of getting a pinch there to get it across. Randomized taking out one of the defending players. Daniel going to try.
Forces Danny able to make his own play there, pinching it off of the defender.
That was juicy. Just watch it. Just watch it. Here we go. There we go. Wow, he meant to do that. That was impressive. That was a good one. Minute and a half left. We do have Mysticats up in Game 5 by 2 goals. SDG changed it up. Danny went way more offensive than he has been in this game, and that obviously it helped. They scored. Ninja completely missing the ball, but Dayland's going to keep it in blue outside altogether. Beautiful pass, but just no one's there, and we have 3 defenders kind of bunching up altogether.
Yeah, SS the third was actually there in the corner while Dannyland was trying to hit it, whereas he could have come out center and been ready for a pass. And Colonel's going to have pretty much an open goal to score on while Danny Land was over getting boost.
Yeah, he was kind of, well, I got this. I can trust my team. They'll be able to handle it. But Colonel's just got a really, really good redirect there to kind of finish it off. We've just over a minute left, up 3. Mysticats going to be feeling pretty solid right now.
Yeah. You know, if it were up to me, I'd give Colonel Mustard the MVP of this series.
Oh,
he always knows exactly what his teammates are doing. He knows when they're going to put it off the backboard, and he needs to be waiting back ready for it. He knows when they're going to hit it upfield. A shot by Danny Lander going in.
Critical this time. Minute left, you're down 2 now. It's still a lot of work to do, but if you're able to finish it off, if anybody can do it, it's SDG.
Well, you have the team of Mystic. Ooh.
What? Psionics, please?
Interesting. I have no words for what just happened.
Psionic servers. Those are the words.
You saw nothing. Danny Land trying to put another shot on.
Oh, Colonel, beautiful.
Colonel reading that.
Coming down 30 seconds left, down 2. If we can get another Mysticats goal, that would be it.
Colonel put one over SS the third off the backboard, but they're not quite able to get it in. Danny Land's going to try to take another shot by himself, but that's going to get blocked.
20 seconds left. It's not looking too good for SDG. And especially Ninja when he hits it the wrong way.
Ooh, and when Danny Land's whiffing.
Oh, and when Random misses the open net.
When Danny Land's whiffing, your team's going to be sniffing.
Yeah. Interesting little rhyme there you got. And that is going to be it. I was actually right. I was perfect on my prediction. Game 5, Mysticats. Look at me go.
Man.
I'm psychic. Oh, Daniland is not happy. Oh, Ninja blames me apparently, but Daniland did not have it. He just got out of there. Good game, though.
Series.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a good game and an amazing series.
Whew. My blood is pumping right now. It was fantastic play. But I think, personally, I think Game 5 was the best by both teams. I think it was really, really good play on both.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the main difference between these two teams that let Mysticats win it was that Mysticats plays like a team, whereas SDG tends to kind of rely on Danny Land to do his own thing. His teammates try